Hi, Andy.
Hey Ezra, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Very well.
Can I ask you about Minigun?
Oh yes, yeah. What do you want to know?
How long has Minigun been teaching English?
Oh, I think it's about 5 years. He's been doing a lot. He's very popular here, Turkey particularly, all over the country. Lots and lots of kids love him.
What ages is Minigun aimed at?
It's aimed at 3, 4, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds as well. It's a preschool set of materials for kindergarten.
Great. And how does Minigun work? Can you tell us about the
Yeah.
methodology a bit?
Yeah, well, it's very flexible to use. You have you have teacher's guides for a start. So it's a story-based set of materials. There are 10 stories, and we follow Minigun's adventures. So he does different things. He has different characters. He encounters a whole world around him. And the methodology is that we feel the students can follow the story. So they're motivated, the language is in context, and then the students are kind of captivated. So it's very exciting. They love the character. And as soon as possible, we take opportunities to get them to do lots of different things. Some students, as you know, they like to, do visuals, some like music, some like moving around. So the methodology also takes into account different learning styles. So it's not just teaching English, it's teaching the world around them. We follow the stories. The students can behave in different ways. And also, we don't want to just teach English. We like to have different subjects, and we want the kids to feel it's a positive experience, not just learning English. They're having fun,
Mm-hmm. And how about the evaluation step? How do the teachers evaluate this?
How they evaluate the students, yeah, the kids. Well, at the back of the teacher's book, here, for example, here's a teacher's book, and step-by-step lesson plans. At the back of the book, there are various fun pages and activities, and towards the back, the pupils and the teachers can take a look at the different topics, and they can look and see from the teacher's point of view or their own point of view exactly what they're learning.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay, so we started talking about the components, I guess. Now.
Yeah.
What components?
Got Minigun.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hello.
Kids love it, right?
Oh, they do. Yep, you got to get the voice right. Hello.
Hello, Minigun.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Obviously, you got to get the whole action.
Yeah.
And they want to cuddle him and play with him, and they want to shake his hand. He's so cute. So that's the guy, okay? And in the teacher's book, there's loads of ways so the kids can sometimes take turns to do role play with Minigun. Sometimes he's a special treat. If they've been very good, they can hold him. Some teachers give him, they go home with some of the kids and they can show their parents. But the idea is that all the stories feature Minigun, and the kids can interact with him. And that's quite good, because some kids are a little bit shy, and maybe the teacher's just too much, it's too difficult, but they'll talk to a lovely dragon. The other important thing to say is that the stories are all in these lovely books.
Yeah, the illustrations, I guess.
I believe the illustrator is very famous.
It's Erdil Yaşaroğlu, as far as I know.
In Turkey, yeah, huge. And the quality of the material is fantastic. They have great illustrations. The kids can work with these books. And the stories are told in pictures, so there's no writing. You simply tell the story. You can also, of course,
Listen to them? Yeah.
listen to the stories. You've got the CDs, and on the CD, there is always a story for Minigun, and there's also a song. Kids love the songs. And at the beginning of CD number 1, there is a Minigun song, which is always nice, because when they're doing activities, they can listen to the song.
For a start.
Yeah, and it warms them up, and they feel it's familiar. They dance a little bit. There's an opener song where it's hello, hello, everyone. They do a hello song, and then there's a goodbye song. And the other thing, you asked about methodology. It's very important the pupils feel safe, and there's a routine.
Yeah.
So they feel, here's the song, and we can open, and we can close like a package, like a real show. It's like a show, And the teacher has to be the entertainer. You've got Minigun, you've got the teacher's guide. Again, I always love to show people the fact that there are 7 lessons for every story. So 10 stories, 10 topics, and a number of other things they're teaching. And if the teachers are new, so if you're new to teaching, are you new to teaching? I don't think so.
No, I'm not.
No. Well, even experienced teachers can use a lot from this book because the activities help them find new ways, creative ways to do the stories again and again. I mean, the kids love the stories to be repeated. We want that.
Yeah, they do.
But we need games and activities and things.
Different ways, maybe.
Different ways to do the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and have fun. There is also, actually, the thing I really like after the books is that we can retell the stories with these story cards. And we can cheat a little bit because the teacher...
Yeah, that's okay.
You can,
That's all right.
you can, yeah. So you can read the story. It was a beautiful day. Minigun, blah, blah, blah. So we use the story cards to recycle the story, get the students to think about the language. What can you see? What's he doing? What's he got? This is from, I think the book is food. So Minigun goes on a picnic with his mouse friend. So these cards are great. And in the activities, in the teacher's book, you can give the cards to different pupils. And when you tell the story, they can hold up the card. So there's some very simple activities, but there's many, many different ways you can use them.
Yeah, just like flashcards, you can use the story cards.
Yeah, here are the flashcards.
Yeah.
You've got to have flashcards.
I know. Yeah.
And, you know, we've all got to find different ways. Again, if you're a new teacher or an experienced teacher, there are lots of different pictures for all the topics, the target language. This one's from jobs, look. And, you know, many, many games and activities for flashcards. You can pre-teach vocabulary, or maybe you want to test them a little bit. Or maybe, again, we've got games related to the visuals. Stick them on the wall, put them on the floor. Oh, there's also, this is great, there's 2 huge play mats.
Oh my God,
for
this
Minigun.
is exciting.
Yeah, one of them is like a sort of racetrack, okay? It's like start and finish with little blocks. And you can use dice and flashcards to let the kids have a race with the pictures.
And walk on the mat.
Or walk on the mat and play or dance. And the other one is like, you know, Twister with colours.
I love it.
Yeah. So you could kind of use colour dice and different flashcards here, and they can play on the Twister game, and it's great. But it means that we can move them around. They want to move around, right? What else have we got? The parents need to know what's going on. Okay, this one? All right. Minigun, the series, is really strong on linking the learning with the parents' interest in the learning.
Oh, great.
So we don't want parents to be, you know, they want to know what's going on. So this teacher's parents' guide helps the parents understand in Turkish what's going on.
Turkish?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, they can learn a little bit of English,
Yeah.
but they can also know exactly how to help the kids when they go home.
Right.
We want them to carry on learning, and there's lots of ways with their books that they can go home and practice their English, and the parents love that. There's colouring books like this. Do you like colouring?
I love colouring.
It's very, very
Kids-
relaxing.
Kids are
Look,
really interested
stickers.
in colouring. Yeah, beautiful.
I love stickers. A nice activity book as well. Stickers and games. So there's loads of things, and the idea is that the teacher can sort of make an assessment. This is my class today, we could do this. And there's lots of rhythm in the class. You talk about methodology. We want the teachers to feel there's a lot of action and there's lots of things happening. And then there's lots of room for sort of reflecting, thinking about what they're learning and working in groups, working in pairs. And this is also something they get to. They have activity sheets, pictures, colouring,
They can
little mini flashcards.
tear them,
Yeah,
them, I guess.
definitely. They tear the page out here, and then they all have their own little worksheet. They can do colouring, they can do naming, and in the teacher's book there are also activities to use these pictures in groups and pairs.
How about online
Yeah,
world, Minigun world, right?
this is like a little pack, and it gives you login details to go online. You go to minigunworld.com, and what you do is you get login details from your teacher and you go online. The pupils do this, or you can use it in the class to demonstrate the books. Now, it's not the whole of Minigun, it's not a digital version of all the materials, but it gives the teachers a really nice visual way online to show the pages if they want. But the pupils can also use it at home, so they can maybe show their parents the story online. They click page by page, a little bit like the story cards. The other thing that they can do, which is really cool, oh, there's a picture dictionary. You can click and see the vocab. You can play games. But the really cool thing is this. The whole idea behind Minigun World online is that they can create their own stories. I know. So they can use characters. They go to the new story. They click new story. They have pages. They give the story a title, a cover. They make pages with backgrounds. They write things. But they can put in their characters and objects, and it all ties in with the topics. So it's quite important that we do that. You know, we want to let them play a little.
Yeah, be creative.
I know,
as well.
and you know that there's a nice bit where you can create a character like a king or a queen or a witch or a policeman, and you can put your own photograph in it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
no, you click character, it says add face, and then you find a face from your computer files, or you can take a picture. It's really, and then you can be in your own story.
Yeah, and you can save your story to show others.
You save it, always save the pages as you go, and then you publish the book. You click the word publish, and it becomes a beautiful online ebook. And you can also print it. So when you print it, all the pages are nicely designed, so they have a little mini book. And that's really cute. You can do it in the class, or you can take it home or make one at home. It's really nice.
Oh, great.
No, you should try it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.